Can I ask you something? How many times have you seen those dull email pop-ups that say, subscribe to our newsletter? Let's be real, most people just close them and move on. But what if I told you that you could turn that boring pop-up into an actual game that your visitors actually want to play? Today, I'm going to show you how to grow your email list 10x faster using something fun, visual, and interactive, thanks to an incredible tool called Claspo. Whether you're selling digital planners, sticker packs, print-on-demand t-shirts, or even online courses, one thing is clear: you need to build an email list. It's how you build trust, launch new products, and make consistent sales. People don't just give away their email for nothing. They need a reason, and a fun reason. With Claspo, you can create widgets like spin the wheel, countdown offers, all in just minutes without touching a single line of code. You can use these to collect more emails, run special offers, promote seasonal campaigns, boost conversion rates, and the best part? Claspo works perfectly with Shopify, WooCommerce, WordPress, Webflow, and even custom-coded sites. So whether you sell on your own website or run a lead magnet funnel for Etsy, Claspo's got you covered. Now that you know what Claspo can do, let me walk you through exactly how to set it up step by step so you can start turning your website visitors into loyal subscribers today. Let's jump right in. First, open your browser and head over to www.claspo.io. This is the Claspo homepage, where everything begins. Now look at the top right corner of the screen. You'll see a sign up button. Go ahead and click that. It'll open a new tab or window with the registration form. Here on the sign up page, you've got a few different ways to create your Claspo account. Click the Google icon to sign in with your Gmail. It's the fastest method. You can also sign up using your Facebook account. Claspo also supports sign up with X Twitter, now known as X. Just hit that button and log in. And if you're a Shopify user, there's even a quick sign in for that. Or if you'd rather just use your email, scroll down a bit. Here you can manually enter your email, name, and password. Once you've entered your details, your account will be created. Since I already have an account, I'll skip this part and take you straight to the platform. After signing up, you'll be taken straight to the Claspo dashboard. On the left, you'll see a sidebar with different navigation options. And right in the center is the button to create a new widget. Let's click that to get started. A pop-up appears with two options: create a widget from scratch or start from a template. Templates make things a lot easier, so let's go with that. Now we're inside the template library. There are tons of options here, but we're looking for a spin-to-win style widget. To narrow it down, go to the left-hand sidebar and look for the feature filter. Under feature, just check the box for gamified and you'll see all the game-style templates show up. Choose any template you like from the list. I'm going with this one. Just click on it to start editing. After choosing your template, you'll be taken to the template details page. Here's where you can see a live preview of how your widget will look and function. Let's walk through the different views you'll be editing one by one. First, sign up view. This is what users will see first when the pop-up appears on your site. It usually features the spinning wheel along with a call to action encouraging users to enter their email for a chance to win something. Next up, success view. After a user enters their email and spins the wheel, they'll land on the success screen. This is where they see their reward like a discount code along with a confirmation message saying they've won. Then, existing user view. This message appears if someone tries to spin the wheel again using an email that's already been used. It gently reminds them that they've already played and redisplays their original prize. Next up, error view. This screen shows if something goes wrong during the submission, like a failed network request or form error. It gives users a helpful message, letting them know they can try again. Near the top right, you'll find icons to switch between desktop and mobile views. Use these to preview how your widget looks across devices. As you'll see, the mobile version is optimized beautifully and keeps all the spin-to-win functionality intact. Still on the top right, you'll find the launcher options. Right now, it's set to Do Not Use, But if you turn on the floating launcher, a clickable button will appear in the lower left corner of your website. It will show up as a prize icon, and when users click on it, the pop-up will open manually. Once you're ready to customize the widget, click this template button at the top right, and you'll move on to the full editing and design phase. When you open up the editor, here's what you'll see. Right in the middle of the screen, you'll see the preview area. This is where your pop-up appears as you work on it. You can scroll through it and see how each step of the pop-up looks. Down at the bottom, there are tabs like Sign Up, Success, Error, and so on. Simply click on any of them to switch between the different states of your pop-up. Now, look over to the right side of the screen. This is where you'll find your settings panel. Anytime you click something in the preview, like a button or a headline, the settings on the right will update so you can tweak things like fonts, colors, backgrounds, and more. On the left, you've got a toolbox full of stuff. You can drag into your pop-up text blocks, images, buttons, form fields, whatever you need. If you want to add something, just drag and drop it straight into the preview. Okay, let's start editing. Just hover your mouse over any part of the pop-up, and you'll see borders pop up that shows you the editable areas. Click on the main headline and let's change the text. I'm updating it from Spin and Brew Your Exclusive Discount to Twist the Wheel, Treat Your Planner. Next, I will also change the subheading of this. And that's it. The text updates live right in the preview. Now, with that headline still selected, look over at the settings on the right. Here's where you can change the font, size, color, weight, all the usual stuff. I'll change the font style to Poppins. This looks good. The rest, font size and color, I will keep the same. Next, let's change the button color to match. Same process, click on the button, go to the settings on the right. You'll see a section for button color. Click the swatch and choose a new color. By the way, those little triangle arrows around the button, they let you adjust the padding and spacing. I'm leaving them alone, but just so you know what they do. While we're here, check this out. Under the general settings, you can change what happens when someone clicks the button. Right now, it's set to submit form, but you can change it to redirect to another page or trigger something else. Just use the drop-down. Since the default color looks good, I will keep it that way. I just did this to show you how you can change it. On the right side, you'll find a few more options. You can change the background image or choose to use a solid color instead. There's also an option to add or remove the background shadow. Personally, I like having an image in the background, so I'll keep it that way. Now let's see how you can add an extra field to the form. Over on the left, in the component panel, find the field section and drag in a first name field. Drop it right under the email field, and just like that, it appears in the live preview. This is great if you want to personalize emails later on. Let's move on to the fun part, the spin wheel. Click on it in the preview and look over to the right. You'll see the current rewards set up like 15%, 10% off, 5%, and so on. Click Edit Rewards if you want to change any of those. Here you can change the prize amount, the chances to win, and the promo codes that go with each prize. If you want to add another prize, just click the Add Reward button, fill in the details, and you're done. Okay, before we wrap up, let's check how this looks on mobile. Up top, there are icons to switch between desktop and mobile views. Click the mobile icon, and you'll see how everything stacks vertically for smaller screens. You can still adjust spacing or hide elements just for mobile if needed. Last thing, hit the little eye icon in the top right corner. This opens a full live preview of your widget. You can flip between desktop and mobile views here too, and it shows exactly what the user will see when it's live on your site. Perfect time to catch any last-minute alignment or spacing issues. And that's it. You've just fully customized your pop-up, from styling to adding rewards and making it mobile-friendly. Once you're happy with your design, just head up to the top right corner and click the Save button. That locks in all the changes you've made. Now that your pop-up is saved, the next step is to set up something called widget triggering. Basically, this controls when your pop-up shows up, where it appears, and who actually sees it. By default, Claspo uses rule-based triggering. which works really well for lead generation or promotional pop-ups. But the best part is you can customize these rules however you like. Just click the edit button to get started. From here, you've got a bunch of useful settings to play with. First, there's display frequency. This lets you decide if the pop-up shows up once per session, once a day, or as many times as you want. Next, you've got the when to display section. This is super handy. You can make the pop-up appear after someone's been on the page for a certain amount of time, scroll down a bit, or even when they're about to leave the site. Then, there's when to stop displaying. For example, you can have the pop-up automatically disappear after a few seconds, or stop showing it once the visitor subscribes. And finally, there's the audience targeting settings. This is really powerful. You can choose to show the pop-up to all visitors, only new visitors, or just returning ones. And if you want to get even more specific, you can target by location too. So let's say you want to show this gamified pop-up only in certain countries or cities. You can do that easily from here. Once you're done with all the settings, the final step is to integrate the spin to win wheel with your website. Claspo supports pretty much every major e-commerce platform: Shopify, WordPress, Wix, and more. So connecting it is super simple. And that's it. That's how you can design, customize, and launch your own spin to win game to collect emails and engage your visitors in a fun, interactive way. Once your Claspo pop-ups are up and running, here are some quick tips to get the most out of them. Offer something irresistible like a free planner sample or sticker pack. Match the pop-up style to your brand. Don't show it immediately. Wait 10 to 15 seconds. Test different headlines and prizes. Add promo code with countdown timer on game success stage. So if you're serious about building your email list, growing your customer base, and turning more visitors into buyers, Claspo is a total game changer. It's fun for your customers, powerful for your business, and incredibly easy to set up. I've dropped the link below so you can try Claspo for yourself. Go ahead, build your first gamified pop-up and watch your engagement go through the roof. Let me know in the comments, which pop-up are you excited to try: spin wheel, scratch card, or surprise box? And if you've got questions, I'm always here to help. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.